Stop transcription. Okay, and the recording is started. And hello, everyone. And today, the first week of stage 2. And before discuss the educational materials for this week, let's talk about the interview. Currently, all students should had a communication with the mentor, and I hope that most of you already passed the interview or close to passing the interview. And that's why each student has several options. First option, you successfully passed interview, got more than 60%, and the mentor is ready to be your mentor within the stage 2. It's a great option. This next one, you also passed an interview with enough score, but the mentor has not enough time to be your mentor. It means that just to information, each mentor got the desired amount of student plus one or two. And in case that each student passed the interview, but mentor prefer only, let's say, 3 students, but all 5 students pass interview, I should reassign this additional 2 students to another mentors. But don't worry, if you pass the interview, you will get the mentor. It's my responsibility, but I will do it only after all students passed the interview. It's needed to know how much student pass interview and how much student unfortunately didn't do it by any reason. And after this step, I will reassign some of student to another mentors. Okay, it's about option 2. The next option, you got not enough score, but the mentor wants to give you a chance to proceed learning. In this case, most likely I agree to make exception for you in this case. And the last one option, you got not enough score, and the mentor decided that you should stop on this point and refresh your knowledge. And this case, you will be expelled from the course. So you can't proceed learning on stage 2 without mentors. But pay attention, all educational material are publicly available, so you can learn it, make our task, and so on. But you will have no possibility to take part in the cross check or check or ask about checking your task by mentor. And that's all. And finally, one more time, I would like to highlight that each student that passed interview will have the mentor, but reassigning student will be after all interviews will be completed. I guess it will be next week. So discuss then the current week. Pay attention, starting from the current week, your educational process will be speed up. So I hope that you will learn a bit active. That means you will get a bit more educational information and materials per each week. But you will not get a lot of information kind that learning is equal of wasting time. No, you will get only information that really necessary for you for interview, for good coding, to improve your coding skill, and so on. So this week you will learn about inheritance. Um, Frankly speaking, this theme is kind of Holoverse due to JavaScript has two possibility to inheritance. It's an old version and modern one. Modern one is classes, and prototypes is kind of the old version. It's when a dinosaurs walks on the earth, but this theme is still popular nowadays on interviews. I hope that you will not use it in a project life, but you should understand what it is, because you may join the project that still supports some old version of your product, and there you may find the inheritance using the prototype. So you should know what it is and what is the difference between classes and prototypes. But most cases you will well, perhaps you already heard that it just syntaxes sugar and so on, but within the interview, you will not able to say, oh, it's just a sugar, so let's call about classes. No, you should know what is the difference between classes inheritance and prototype inheritance. The next one is error handling. It's a small theme, but you should know how to catch error in the code or generate this error, and what how to prevent some cases error cases in your code. And finally, this week you will learn how to organize the communication between client and server. It's also one of important theme for the front-end developer, due to most cases, most part of your work will be depend on the server side. It might be backend or some other service, and how to communicate, how to get information or send information, and so on. But currently you will learn the basis of client server side interaction, and a bit later you will look more deeper in this theme. And related to week assignment, I hope that this week you will complete the data structure tasks and basic JS. So you will implement each tasks and submit for review. Pay attention. It will be, oh, I just forgot. If I'm not mistaken, it's auto test task, but I will check to not miss you. And that's all for this week. And do not pay attention on a schedule the starting from week 18, due to I'm working on updating it, and it will be the TypeScript the next, and the next after next week. And that's all from my side for this week. Any questions, guys?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if I had interview and I have status that mentor accepted, that means that mentor decided to be my mentor.
Yeah. It's mean that mentors likes your answers, and mentor guess that you cool enough to be your mentor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your question. Guys, another questions?
Actually, I have a question, but
Yeah.
it is a bit private. So, I mean, you prefer to text you or maybe after you finish recording, we can.
Up to you. I can stop the recording and stay in private, or we can communicate in Discord. What option is preferable?
Okay, if no one has any question, I will wait others.
Okay. Thank you, guys, and I'm stop the recording.